Hey, what's up, guys? I am back with you on a new video with what may be a niche setup for specific people. But if you're watching this video, it's probably because you're interested in wireless microphones. And these are a wireless microphone system, so this is something you would hook up typically to a live sound environment. But all that being said, make sure you take a moment to like and subscribe to these videos, and let's open up and start talking about this Mamma Jamma. This is the FESLEY FUM200. This was actually sent to me for a product review, and usually there's a lot of things that may not pertain to a lot of people, and when it's something that I don't think will pertain to a lot of people, I'll usually turn the review down. Just because I want to know that it's something I would need, something that would be common need, or something that I could at least give some form of not expert opinion, but an honest opinion, because it is Honest Reviews with Nick. And so I appreciate you guys watching this. And if you're watching this, it's because you're looking possibly for a wireless microphone system, or you just like the sound of my voice, or you think I'm pretty. And I appreciate those. So just like and subscribe. But what's neat is this is actually a setup that I would be very, very familiar with. I pastor a church, and we actually have, I was laughing because the box says professional wireless microphone system. And trust me, I wish that I could find two microphones for the price of this system and be able to say that it is a professional rig. We, at our church, we run Sennheisers, Shores, a bunch of different wireless devices, and they hardly come at a price point like this. So we do have a system like this, not for our main church sanctuary, but for our student ministry. And the reason we have it is, number one, I got a good deal on it quite some time back. And number two, is that it's kind of the setup that if it gets mishandled, it gets broken, it feels like cheaper stuff. And so you don't really care if it breaks. Well, I just thought, oh, this would be a great setup for an additional microphone set for our student ministry. And I didn't think much of it. But then what happened was I realized once I received it that we were not dealing with your typical price point for a microphone system once I got this. And the first and foremost reason is the moment that I picked up these microphones, I was shocked. I was literally shocked. Most microphone sets at this price point weigh, I mean, literally just like a feather. And this microphone, the weight on it alone, the build, it's got a metal housing. It is, these things have some weight to them. I'm super impressed. So we've been using setups like this for quite a while, and the first thing I had to do was actually weigh this thing. So I pulled out my wife's little food scale. Kid you not, these things weigh 16 ounces, literally 15.7 ounces. Just with the mic. Now, the two batteries are in here that they give you whenever you purchase it. I did put them in. I am going to go ahead right in front of you. I'm going to weigh the head. Now, the head is literally just a wind guard. It has foam built inside of it. So your head dynamics is built as a one piece into the microphone, rather than a lot of more professional devices. When you take the head off, most of your receiver or your microphone brain is in here, and then your receiver brain is in here. So 1.5 ounces on the head alone. And so what I did was a couple things. I'm at my house right now. I wanted to do this review at the church, but time didn't afford me the opportunity to do that. But I have a brick home fireplace, and probably about 50 smart devices, from cell phones, iPads, computers, smart lights, televisions, iPads, the metal plate in my head that I'm just kidding, I don't have, assistance from the ALEXA to the HEYGOOGLE. So I had my wife in the living room. I hooked this up to my monitor system. I do have a guitar amp that will play flat as just a PA speaker. And I cannot believe it. I was able to walk the whole house, around the dining room, kitchen, fireplace, pantry area, through the hallway, all the way into my bedroom, and then through my bedroom, down to the back room where we have our washer dryer, and my wife said that it did not begin to get fuzzy or cut out until I got all the way to our back door. Now, I don't have a huge house, but I have a lot of things going on in my house. And so I was very impressed with that. Usually, even in close proximity with any other interference or devices, I've had a lot of problems with these more budget-friendly microphone setups. And so I was interested. So I put it up, cranked it up. The audio sounds great, and I don't have it on right now because it's not going to make any sense for me to scream into the microphone. But I just wanted to show you a couple things that that number one, first and foremost, guys, it's a budget friendly microphone system. So like, I'm not looking for a ton of features. However, how many features does a microphone system need to have for it to be beneficial? A lot of the more budget-friendly setups only have an audio out so that you can put that into some type of mixer or board, and you're not going to be able to manually adjust microphone 1 versus microphone 2, except for right in the bass itself. So you can turn this one up. So you're not going to be running a mixer. You're going to be tapping a screen or a button and, you know, turning 1 or 2 up. So I was excited to see that on the back of this one, you actually have, now you have right here, where's it at? Bam, I cannot read it. You have output 1, you have output 2. Now I just want to see something. I'm going to show my age. Yep, so balance A out, balance B out. So you can run XLR into a channel on your mixer for one microphone, and then you can run XLR to the second microphone, and you're going to be able to actually adjust each one of these microphones independently of this actual hardware and into your board directly. I'll show you, very simple to sync up. You can manually sync as you would just by adjusting up and down and then set on your handheld and then matching that frequency up with your receiver. Or you can go from this transmitter to your receiver, and I'll show you right now. You just literally hit this set button one time, short set, and it will find the clearest frequency, put this receiver right here, the IR infrared receiver, in front of the sync option, and it will sync up your channels automatically. You also do have a rolling knob right here with up and down master volume, so you can set basically your gain set, and then your power button. Now, I have it plugged into the wall, but just by messing around with it, it unplugged. But what was nice was immediately before I even got it hooked up to my amplifier, I was able to test both microphones with live feedback on each screen. You have 2 independent displays, and I was able to see that both were working. So let me know that as I get ready to set up my monitor system, I'm not working in vain. But once again, the thing to me that I feel great about with these microphones is simply the quality of the build. You have that tough housing that lets me know that if I were to drop it, you know, I'm not going to be buying a whole nother system immediately. I do like the feedback from the red lighting. The batteries that they sent are the cheapest batteries I think I've ever seen or felt or lifted in my entire life, but they're giving me enough to keep these things lit up. And there is a battery feedback on the display, which tells me that these batteries are almost dead. Now, granted, they could be very old batteries, or they just could not be enough to handle live sound. Now, I will tell you, I use Horizon batteries, Ansems, and they're amazing for live sound and microphones, and we have saved our church thousands of dollars a year by going to those as a rechargeable setup. I'll have a link for that in the YouTube description, or I'll do some video on those in the future. But you simply have your power button down here, press and hold, and I did not press it and hold it. There it goes. With haptic not haptic feedback, but click, and there you go. Power's off, tap and hold, power's on, and bam. Guys, for this price point, this FESLEY, I love that it lights up in the front. It just looks good. It feels good. Now, the receiver, I mean, the receiver has some weight too. You know, you can tell, like I said, when you pull off the spit guard, the wind guard. Well, no, you know what? I apologize. So let me show you something. I just unscrewed this, and what must have happened was this is too tight on here, but sure enough, when you unscrew your head, you are getting that more advanced. Look at that. So you may have got this and been like, oh, this is cheap, but you're actually getting your mic components built into the head. So you do have that touch component right here. You have, now I don't know if you can upgrade these. I don't know if you could put an upgraded head. I don't know if they make different heads for this, but I will tell you this, the way it sounds, the distance it goes, I can't imagine that for any reason, for a DJ, for a wedding, for a school, youth ministry, yes. So here it is. This is your capsule right here. This is your capsule. So your capsule will screw on to here, and you can, which is nice, you can replace the spit guard. So I do actually appreciate that I accidentally found that out. But basically, if you were to drop this and dent the spit guard, or the whatever you want to call it, the wind guard, and your capsule was still fine, you can actually replace the guard and screw this baby on. Now, I did give you the sauce by leaving these babies on. I love these. These are great. Identifying left and right. Now, I would not use these for church. I would use some type of marker down here, probably a piece of tape or a rubber grommet. But what I do like about these for like a DJ setup is, you know, when you put that down, it's keeping that head off the counter. And you have very, very clear indicators. These came with the microphone. You need to, the way I did it was I actually unscrewed the head, and that is why I thought it didn't come off, and I slid it over that very simply, just slide it on and then push it over. So I did that, and that is why I thought that it actually didn't come off. So that's nice that we found that out together. Appreciate you. You appreciate me. We're in each other's lives. So guys, I'm going to tell you what, if you're looking for a budget-friendly microphone setup, I don't have longevity on this. I'm excited. I'm going to implement this in our student ministry as an upgrade because we do not have the ability to independently correct each microphone. You're going to have your main gain set on this, and then you can set your EQ through your mixer. But I'm swapping this out. We're taking this over, and I'm grateful to FESLEY for sending this to me. I'll have the link to their store in my YouTube description, and I'm telling you guys, if you're looking for, this may be the greatest solution for you at a budget-friendly setup with a quality, dude, just, I'd love to hear your comments. Get it and leave a review. And like I said, if anybody's been using this longer or you've been using this, leave your comments in here. And if you're not using this, what are you using and what's the qualms you have with it? I'm going to set this up, and if I have any problems with it, I will update this video with the second video on an updated review. If I don't have any problems with it and you do not see FESLEY in my YouTube channel, that means this thing is great and we are satisfied with it. That being said, guys, thanks so much for being a part of the Honest Reviews community, and thanks for watching my videos. It means the world. Very simple microphone setup. The FESLEY FUM200s comes with the instruction manual, couple simple things right out of the box, very easy to set up. Already came pre-synced, didn't have to do any of that when I got it. What do I give it? I'd give this thing, for what I'm looking for, a 10 out of 10. It's doing exactly what I want it to do for exactly the right price, and allows me to get a good setup or rig in a traveling box. Very, very convenient, very slim. Even the box, I could repackage this and take it with me everywhere, unbox it everywhere I go, and get back to it. So thanks, guys. FESLEY FUM200. Buy it, get it, check it out. Leave your comments in the video. Talk to you.